Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are, I hope you're feeling okay. Right now, I want to present you my project in Speaking for Academic Purposes 1. As you can see here, this is my name and my student ID number, which is 2311545. As you can see here on the introduction, wait. I put the main topic and the title of the article that I use. The main topic is gamification and education, and the title is the effect of gamification on motivation in the education of pre-service social studies teachers. Next is why this. What I mean by why this is that why I choose this main topic and this article. As you can see in your screen, there are 4 points that I wrote, which is I want to focus on gamification in education, especially for young learners. I'm planning my undergraduate thesis will be about gamification. So this topic would help me so much to know more about gamification and its effect. The second point is that I love seeing people enjoy their learning process. I grew up seeing my mom use a lot of teaching media to teach her students like music, film, or games. So I kind of inspired by her. And then I don't want to see my students stress about my course. Then the next 2 point is kind of related each other. I want to make my student didn't bored at class. I grew up in a not very small village, but it's small enough to have an English teachers that are not certified. And I was growing up knowing that learn English in class is boring and hard to learn or hard to understand, something like that. And I want to change that so badly. And then next, the finding. In this finding part, there are several points. First is the aim of the study is to see the effect of gamification on the motivation level of the student. And then the writer used the method where there are two separate groups, which is control group and experimental group. And in this article, it stated that the experimental group got a special treatment, which is using Kahoot in class. And turns out the result come out positive. Most of the student motivation in experimental group are increasing significantly. And the obvious difference between control group and experimental group is that the control group tend to be more passive in class compared to the experimental group. And here are some evidence from the student itself about this experiment. Student 1 said, "My point of view remained the same. It just made the lesson more fun. It made me listen more carefully. The efficiency of the course increased." It has actually more than 3 points, but due to the limited time of presentation, I just put 3 points here. And we come to conclusion. Overall, this article provides a very insightful information on how effective it is to make a class fun and engaging for students. It also a very believable proof that gamification make student motivation on learning increase. But there are some questions that I think it's interesting to do for the future research, which is, does gamification have different motivational effect on younger students, such as in preschool, especially using Kahoot? And beyond motivation, how does gamification affect actual learning outcomes, compre- comprehension, and retention of knowledge in various contexts? And so I think that's all from me, guys. Thank you, terima kasih, and arigato. Bye bye.